Hey guys, so Lord here, back again with another edition of What's in the Box. What's in the freaking box? Well, I'll tell you what's in the freaking box, but before we get into all of that, there are a couple things I would like to address first and foremost, the first of which being that my 10-year anniversary week-long marathon extravaganza starts exactly 1 week from today. I will have content going up both the weekend before and after my 10-year anniversary here on YouTube, and then 5 special reviews going up throughout the week, and that's actually where you guys come in. What do you want me to review for my 10-year anniversary week-long marathon extravaganza? Let me know in the comments below, or you can go participate on my Instagram story, where I will ask you guys what you want me to review. That should be up later today if it isn't already. That said, a couple of requirements. I can't have already reviewed it on this channel. Whether it was from 2020 before I kind of patented down my format for doing reviews or not, I can't already have a video of it on the channel. So make sure you use that search button for what it's meant to be used for. Double check, make sure I haven't reviewed your request. If I haven't, and I also need to have it. That's the second requirement. Pretty self-explanatory. Can't review what I don't have. I would gladly try to acquire these mystery items before that week, but A, probably not enough time to do that, and B, there ain't shit in the store. So, with that being said, let me know what you guys want to see. 5 special reviews dedicated to you guys, because without you guys, I probably wouldn't be doing this. The second thing I would like to address is next week. What do I got cooking for next week? Well, the 2 figures sitting before you should be a pretty good tip-off as to what that might be, because I recently acquired the last 2 figures I needed to complete the Beast Wars lineup from the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom line. And while my Predacon team is lacking a couple members, Inferno and Tarantulas to be specific, my Maximals team is finally complete thanks to good old Rhinox here. But that being said, Shadow Panther's no slouch either. But Rhinox, really glad to have him finally. I'll have a review of him going up Monday. Really awesome figure. Has its flaws, but I dig it still. And then Shadow Panther, he'll be going up Wednesday. A little bit less exciting. He is just a repainted Cheetor, but it's kind of the point. So that is those 2. Now, moving on to the mail haul for the week. And a bit of a disclaimer, I also got a trade package from my good buddy El Tenda. That deserves its own video, so I will be doing that tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. I didn't forget about you, buddy. I just want to give it the video it deserves. But first and foremost, the first thing I got this past week from Target was Ultraman here. This is a Target exclusive. Part of the Build a Starro wave, I believe is what they're calling it. Put the camera up. And looks a lot better in person than the initial promo images. So that's nice. Really soft cape. If you're getting sick of the super hard capes, this is a nice change. It's really pliable. You can bend it up and down and it gets out of the way for you. Really decently, what do I want to call it? Really decent sculpt on this guy. Articulation's fine, but he does have like the cliffs of Dover and the elbows and knees and whatnot, so yeah. But really decent figure. I think we need a Superman on this butt, maybe with new arms and legs, just so we get some elbows and knees that are a little less on the gappy side. That said, that's it from Target, at least for now. Moving on from that, though, we got a couple things from the fine folks over at Entertainment Earth. The first of which is this awesome Barbarian Skeletor, who looks all kinds of heavy metal. And then we also got Viking He-Man. Pan the camera up a little bit more so you See their noggins. I gotta tell you, of the Masterverse figures I've picked up this year, I've had a lot of fun messing around with these two. This Viking He-Man in particular, I really, really dig this He-Man. He's got a... kind of reminded me of the Mummy Vikings from Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost, with this helmet here. And the pauldrons. They don't have spikes like those did, but very much looks like an alive version of one of those. Really awesome figure. This is probably my favorite He-Man right now. No joke. Like, I love this He-Man. And then, as far as the Skeletor goes, he is awesome. He is probably going to be my Masterverse for the year. The only competition for this guy would be if they did a freaking Scareglow like this, or if that Beastman comes out, that would give him a good run for his money, or would just make the list along with him. So, really awesome figure. I didn't have some of the QC issues that some people were having with this guy. Mine's ankles are relatively tight. And then I did heat this hand up for the Havoc staff, which is what you're going to want to do, because it is very thick handle on that thing. That's what she said. And you don't want to risk stressing or cracking the hands on this dude, because they are fairly thin compared to the Revelation Skeletor. So I would just take some extra precaution, heat them up before you put the weapons in. The sword too is pretty bulky for what it is. Love the bearded head sculpt too. That's pretty sick. And shout out to my buddy T-Biz, who is having a difficult time with the not so fine folks over at FedEx, who are kind of jerking him around on getting his Barbarian Skeletor and Viking He-Man. Hopefully he gets them by the time this video is posted, but fingers crossed, I guess. Also, he had a birthday this week, so don't be a dick in the comments. Go wish him a happy birthday or I will find you. Okay, moving on from that. Getting back to good old Target, who have been delivering quite handsomely, I might add. Especially compared to Walmart. Walmart hasn't had shit. So, picked up Overkill. Now, I know this is a very controversial figure right now. Here's the deal. I saved $10 on this guy. Yeah. Your boy needs to save as much as he can when he can. Because, well, shit's not cheap. Especially this guy. He was $50 originally, which I can say wholeheartedly, I don't believe he's worth $50. This is the first Spawn figure I've gotten that, no, I don't think he's worth that price. And that's not because the sculpt and paint, per se, but I think it's more or less the fact that he is very, very light. Like, you could hear it. He is very, very light. And if you go watch From Before Figs' review, he recommends that you maybe try and track this down on sale, which is exactly what I did, because I spent, what was it, over $75 on Target.com. I got this guy and Ultraman for, what is it, $65. So knocked $10 off of Overkill, got him for $40. I'm happy with that. Not too bad on the QC on mine either. Some people have had some really loose joints. One of his feet was kind of loose, and one of his knees was kind of loose. But he was also sitting outside for quite a while, I think. And I don't know if you guys know this, but in upstate New York, Hoth is starting to melt. The good old snowy landscape of Hoth is starting to melt and turn into Tatooine. So there's a little bit of a Star Wars reference for you, since I didn't do anything for May the 4th, because, well, there's no Star Wars on the freaking shelves. It's getting really hot up here, and the day this guy came in, it was practically 80 plus degrees, so yeah, he was a little loosey-goosey when I opened him, but he stiffened up a bit since then. And something to note, actually, with these McFarlane Megafigs, especially with my Justice League movie Steppenwolf, his frickin' foot was looser than hell, and then over time it stiffened out. So I don't know if this guy will follow suit with that, because he uses a lot more ABS plastic than PVC, but wishful thinking, right? But with that being said, that's everything I got this past week. Let's actually get some stuff out here. I want to have all the cool stuff kind of hanging out. I really do dig these two Masterverse figures. I hope that anyone who wants these can get them soon because they are really, really nice. I will say Skeletor's little armor thingy with his cape on it, I might need to do some warping to that so it stays on a little better, but I wouldn't be surprised if I do wind up with two of these and just super glue one of those on. I will say I also want to be careful getting his cape out. It is taped to the cellophane, and that could be easier said than done to remove, so there you go. There's no room for Ultraman, is there? So I'll just leave him out for now. But there you go. That's what was in the boxes, I should say. Really happy with a lot of these figures. Even Overkill, he has his shortcomings, but really awesome figure and a fun story. T-Biz thought he looked like a Final Faction guy, which I've been getting into those lately. So again, 10-year anniversary week-long marathon extravaganza coming up. What do you guys want me to review? Overkill, Viking He-Man, Barbarian Skeletor? Let me know. Either in the comments on this video, in one of the reviews I post next week, the video for the box I got from Altenda tomorrow. Keep me posted. Let me know what you guys want to see, because again, without you guys, I probably wouldn't be doing this. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's edition of What's in the Box. Well, more like today's, isn't it? Because we do have another one coming tomorrow. If you are so inclined, please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you know whenever I upload more content to the channel. Again, got another one of these coming tomorrow, courtesy of my good buddy Altenda. If you haven't already, please hit me up on Instagram at Overlord Productions. But as always, keep the comments civil. The world sucks enough as it is, especially when you can't get figures like Overkill on a discount. Because, again, I don't think he's worth the $50. Not quite. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later.